Okay, as organizing our scene, we want to take the model and group her together. So right here we actually have it reflections, shadows, so all of those ones. Control G, Command G to group together. And we'll just call its model. Same as you notice we have a backdrop, but I probably want to do that adjustment as well. However, you'll notice right here we have our one adjustment, and maybe put it some foreground. I'm not sure how we can modify this, but overall we can also take off this and group as backdrop. Okay, now we know our plans. Okay, we have our model and we have our backdrop separated. So we also have it just adjustment on our plans. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some fog. And first I want to do between backdrop right there, just on the sides. So we'll go to create a new layer. Let's go fog. And I'm going to use brushes. You can download it, brushes from, it's general almost any fog brush you can find around. I'm just using some from Ron brushes. Okay, you can find them on DAS 3D, or if you search for the fog or smoke brushes on internet, it's very many free available as well. So right here, our brush, we'll want to use the 100% opacity. Just click and preview. Okay, if you don't like this position, you can click more. Just so kind of adjusting, you can see right here. Select the different brushes, try sizing. Let's make bigger so you can see right here. Just, you know, add a little bit more, and you can see how we start almost hiding some of those details. Okay, also right here you can see we can bring in, maybe too close because I want overlay, but overall right here we start kind of remove some of this unnecessary contrast in this area. If this is too strong, you always can switch to soft light, and you can see soft light will apply but not as hard. And you can also even create another one layer, so you don't necessarily can create just leave in one, so you can create multiple and just add this way as well. Okay, let's go right here, select different ones. So we just hide it, limit. Okay. So we still have a nice background. Okay, next we have also our model and plant. So I'm going to create another layer called fog as well. And this one is between the model and the plants, so we can kind of almost like click, you can see, and bringing them more closer together almost. So we'll go right here. I don't like it this way, so again, Control Z if you don't like it. I think this will work just slightly better. Okay, we can, and right here, let's go closer to her hair. Just bring, kind of almost merging. Okay, there you go. Okay, so next we can create up front of the plants. So we can go above. Say you want to create a probably can kind of create multiple layers of those fogs so we can apply it to different areas. So right here we have our plants, and we'll go to select even right here will be work just fine. So, and you can see at this point we can actually add and blend in the edges a little bit better. Okay, so like our plants now start blending better together. Again, closest plants should be a little bit darker, so let's fix a couple things. We go back to our adjustment layer, and I'll just bring this slightly down more. Slightly kind of like this. Okay. So they're kind of there, but they still merging very well together. So at this point we started having nicely blend. Some color correction need to be applied, and I notice our background is a little bit more greenish than our model. So we have two choices. We can take a model and bring a little bit more color correction to our background, but overall I want background will be slightly warmer. So let's do this way. We'll go to the curves. We'll call this color. So well, just by the color, we'll go select the color type blending, and we can actually clip if you need it, but it's not necessary because it's a lower one. At this point we'll go modify. So I'll go to the blue ones, and you can see we can kind of bring maybe slightly up. Let's go to the red. Just slightly adjusting on the red. So kind of almost matching, try to match the colors on ours. And I have a nice tutorial how to match colors background in a model, but in this case it's not that big adjustment, so I'm going to kind of using I think right here maybe even a little bit warmer kind of look. Okay, slightly adjustment, so just barely, but I think this is work a little bit better in this way. Okay, so right here we have our model. Let's check couple things. Right here I notice we don't have any elements, you know, kind of like from water dripping down right here. If you have a brush, you can search for the drop kind of brush, water brush. Instead, what I'm going to do, create new layer, call it drop. Okay, we'll go select our brush, and from right here, from collection of the brushes, you can create just the round ones, but I'm going down and I have it one way specifically water drops, and those is excellent brushes created by Ron on Divin, and you can find them again at DAS 3D. So I'll provide links and tutorials where you can find if you want to purchase, but again, you don't necessarily need to purchase. You can just search internet and find on the internet. And right here we have some drops already, so we can create some of those. Okay, and if I look on the drops, okay, you'll notice it is have scattering. I don't need scattering, I don't need dynamic shape. So all what I want, just for this purpose, I want to create right here one will be okay. So like a drop happening this way. Okay, and let's look another one. And I want one with a kind of like almost dripping from finger. So we can also use it same one drop right here, or we have it somewhere right here. You can see it's kind of other ones. Control Z, so reduce size quite a bit. We can do like this almost. Okay, so let's go switch this to the soft light. So the blend is slightly better. Okay, I'm going to select soft brush. Oops, and we'll go select blending, masking. I just want to slightly mask out right here. It's just small things, you know, touch and it's too obvious. We just slightly, there you go, just something there. So if you very picky, you can come closer and you can see water kind of dripping there. Okay, next things, let's go to blend, kind of finishing touching. So we'll add a little bit more painting effect to this, and we'll work a little bit more with the color corrections and framing. So it will combine everything, last touch to this image.